Mike, Judy, bon matin, nous regardons page 182.
182.
Et nous regardons Soufrière. Ville Soufrière. En 1746, ça c'est presque un seul année après ces Français établis là, Soufrière tournait en ville. Première ville là, en pays.
Soufrière.
Soufrière. Oui.
Soufrière.
Oui, Soufrière.
Ok.
Tant ça là, esclavage pourquoi t'es fini. Il était un chat milat avec Jean Glité qui a été en ville là. Ces esclaves là, t'es l'ennemi et puis c'est milat là. Parce que c'est milat là, qui te cani toute bonne position à sous habitation.
1775.
En 1775, Soufrière tenait plus qu'yon habitation. C'était plutôt canne et café yote ka planté. Les esclavages fini, c'est les salas ces moun là qui te esclave là, te ça posséder terre. Posséder terre, oui. Possess, I guess. Ini sa ki wete travail pa ise betche toujours. Mais pile di yo a le même péché. C'est ça yo te choisi pour yo vivre. Premier Sent Lucien qui fait docteur, c'était un Jean Soufrière. Docteur Beau Soleil. En 1839, un tremblement de terre détruit l'église là. En 1955, un moment d'effet brûlé la moitié ville. Là où Elisabeth est venue Sent Lisi en 1966, c'est bon chez Soufrière bâtiment consté. Et c'est là li wen débattu.
Wow, that's a lot of information.
Yeah.
A lot of reading too.
Okay. En 1746, ça, c'est presque yon 100 années après ces Français établis là, Soufrière tournait en ville. Première ville en pays.
En 1700, in 1746. That's right.
Yes, correct.
That was almost 100 years before the after the French established themselves there. Soufrière became a town, the first town in the country. So it was a village before, and then it tournait.
Tant ça là, esclavage pour côté fini. Teni en chay milat avec Jean Angleterre qui a été en ville.
At that time, slavery was not or hadn't finished, abolished, I suppose. There were a number of mulattoes and English people living in the town.
Okay. C'est esclavage là, t'es l'ennemi et puis c'est milat là parce que c'est yo, c'est milat là qui teni qui te cani toute bonne position à sous habitation.
The slaves, ces esclaves là, were enemies with the of the mulattoes because it was they, the mulattoes, which which used to have tekani, which who used to have all the good jobs, toute bonne position, all the good positions, jobs on the plantations.
Okay. En 1775, Soufrière teni plus ki yon 100 habitation. C'était plutôt canne et café yo te ka planté.
In 1775, Soufrière had more than 100 plantations. It was mostly Pitot. We had that Pitot
Yeah.
before, didn't we? Is that what you liked or
what she
didn't
did
like?
This one I
Yeah,
don't
she
like.
did like.
It was mostly.
Okay.
How would you say mostly if you didn't use Pitot? I suppose.
Chilier? No.
Seulement canne et café yo te planté.
No, not Selma. That's only.
That's only.
I guess we have to live with Pitot. It was mostly cane and coffee that they planted.
Et bien, vous savez, c'est plus canne et café.
It was more.
So if you want to say pli can ek café, so it was more,
Yes.
and then you imagine it's more than other things.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I like Pitot.
Yeah, I do too.
Le esclavage fini, c'est le ça là, c'est moun là qui te esclave là, te sa procédé te.
L'esclavage fini. When slavery finished, ended. It was at that time, c'est le salah. It was at that time the people who had been slaves there were able to own land.
Okay. Inisa qui te wete travail by se beche a toujou, mais en pile di yo ay la men péché. C'est ça yo te choisi pour yo vivre.
Inisaki. This is the sa again for those, meaning
Yes,
people.
yes.
There were those. Why doesn't it say itini? Because it really does mean there were those. So maybe it should have been itini. There were those who remained working for the white people. Sebichia. Is that a nasty word for white people, or it's just white people? I mean, is it sort of derogatory?
I think it became that way, yeah. Especially in connection with slavery.
Yeah.
The plantation owners, yeah.
So it's not anything complimentary. The white people, okay. The bad white people. But a lot of them went to sea to fish. It was, c'est ça, that means that was what they chose to live off or live on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this c'est ça is, ça it can be people or it can be that was what.
Premier Saint-Lucien qui fait docteur, c'était un Jean Soufrière, docteur Beausoleil.
I wonder if this means a doctor, like a medical doctor. So it must do. It wouldn't be a sort of a PhD, I don't think.
No.
The first St. Lucian who became a doctor was a man or a person from Soufrière, Dr. Beausoleil. I wonder if it was a man or a woman. I bet it was a man in those days.
A man, definitely a man.
A man?
Women are supposed to stay at home.
The women are supposed to stay at home?
Yeah.
You said it, not me.
I didn't say that.
At that time, that's how it was.
You said it, not him or me.
Okay,
En
Judy.
1839,
Wasn't it nice of me to give you time to work that out?
en
Sorry?
1839, un tremblement de terre détruit l'église là. En 1955, un moment d'effet brûlé la moitié ville là.
Some great words here. In 1839, a trembling of the earth,
Oh gosh.
an earthquake. That's a lovely word.
Tremblaté.
But you know, it's the same in English. Earthquake, you know, quake is to tremble. A trembling of the earth, an earthquake destroyed the church.
Do you know what's a tremor?
A tremor? No.
Tremblade.
Un tremblade?
Okay.
A tremor.
Tremblade.
Oh, so, yeah. Sure.
Do you have a shiver in your body if you just...
Tremblade.
Tremblade. Uh-huh. Would you say un
Trembler.
tremblade
Pour moi.
pour moi? A shudder or a
Yeah.
shiver took me.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Donc à trembler.
In trembler is the tremble.
To tremble.
In 1955, the mother and father of a fire. Well, I wouldn't say
Just
mother
the mother.
because
You're
I'm not a
allowed. No,
sexist.
you're allowed.
I'm
You're
not a
allowed.
sexist.
Okay.
The mother and father, the grandmother, grandfather of a fire burnt half the village.
Remember that word, Jenny?
La
In our
moitié.
math section?
You remember that? La
moitié
moitié
is half?
4 c'est D.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't say what I thought la moitié was.
All right.
Là, when Elizabeth te vini Sent Lisi en 1966, se bo che soufouye bâtiment yi koste. Ek se la li wen lan debache.
Yeah. And she was very upset.
Why?
She thought she was in Castries.
Okay.
When Queen Elizabeth came to St. Lucia in 1966, it was on the it was at the jetty in Soufrier. The boat docked at the jetty in Soufrier,
Okay.
and it was there she, the Queen Elizabeth, the Queen, went ashore,
Disembarked.
disembarked, and said, "Excuse me, is this Castries?"